Sacramento County Board of Supervisors are voting to approve the use of grant money to expand programs to fight homelessness on the American River Parkway. Part of those funds will go to subsidizing an investment group's purchase of the Residence Inn located on Howe Avenue to be made into housing for the homeless. KCRA 3's Leanne Denier breaks down the costs and the unique partnership that will make this all happen. Leanne.
Yeah, so this really does break down into two separate categories. One is that investment in permanent housing with this Residence Inn project. The other is expanding the Scattered Sites program, which is more temporary housing. But both projects do seek to use this grant money to address homelessness on the Parkway. The Residence Inn on Howe Avenue will be transformed into housing after a vote Tuesday by the Sacramento County Board of Supervisors.
I'm feeling really appreciative of the board. I'm feeling appreciative of all the community partners who came together and made this happen. I definitely recognize this is a huge, important issue for the entirety of the community.
Emily Halkin oversees homeless services and housing for Sacramento County.
There's sort of a mixture of development and social services.
She pitched the idea to the board to use state grant money received by the county to help get people off the Parkway and into housing, to help a local investment group purchase the hotel and transform it into affordable housing.
We know that we are in an uphill climb here to address homelessness, and the more people we can bring to the table, the more innovative solutions. I certainly don't have answers to everything, and so we need to widen the table, invite more people to the table, find creativity, and frankly take some risks outside of things that we typically would do.
Sutter Capital will be paying the bulk of the cost to buy the hotel and will receive 80% of the rooms to turn into workforce housing. The rest, 32 units, will become permanent supportive housing for the county to use for people coming out of homelessness.
We need all the housing up and down the spectrum, and so with this structure we're able to provide those critical homeless, getting folks out of homelessness, but also providing workforce housing at the same time and at scale.
Sacramento City Council member Karina Telemontes, however, believes the city should have been more involved in deciding how to best use these funds.
Unusual for a City of Sacramento council member to testify in public comment to the County Board of Supervisors, but I felt like I needed to.
She raised issue with how the grant money would be spent and how the county reached this decision on how to spend it. She says some of it should have been used to address areas in North Sacramento where the homeless have moved after being displaced from the Parkway.
I had hoped that the $25 million that Assembly Member Kevin McCarty allocated to this would be able to provide us with some relief. We were not part of the conversation.
So from that $25 million in grant money, there is still about $5 million in surplus left over. A decision on what to do with those funds was not made today. Along the American River Parkway, Leanne Denier, KCRA 3 News.
Leanne, thanks for following this story. Early timelines show that Sutter Capital will close on the property this October, and the Residence Inn would reopen late early 2025 or 26. Meanwhile, the additional beds that the shelter beds should be in place by the spring of 2025.